Hi there, you lovely humans of the internet. It is Raven here with another tale of terror from the Raven's Nest. This is going to be an extremely heavy one where the theme is going to be talking about suicide. It's going to have it all the way through. That's basically an ongoing theme through this piece. So essentially, if this is going to be a trigger warning for you, please don't watch. Please don't read. Go find something that's a little bit happier, just more your speed. Horror should be for everyone. And if you're struggling, I hope you're doing okay. I hope that you can hug a pet, talk to a friend, smell the flowers. If you can afford therapy, that you can go to therapy and have access to these things. If you're struggling, you're not alone. So I'm going to begin now, and it's called Grave for Two. No crime goes unpunished. 3 kinds of common thefts are larceny, embezzlement, and false pretenses, all punishable by law. Not everyone gets caught, however, therefore sometimes there is no one to persecute and the victims get screwed. Sometimes there is only karma. That's probably what got me. Bad vibes, bad luck. I don't know what I've done to earn this, but shit happens. Made the mistake of falling in love. If I hadn't, then maybe my heart wouldn't have been stolen. Yes, a walking cliche of a woman who gave her love to an unworthy, unloving, and abusive partners. A total joke. A comedian could make a career from it. Failure, despair, and repeated disappointment with the visions of lives never to be lived. Crashing down like an anchor to the bottom of the ocean, futility snapping its jaws, swallowing my life. No one had the nerve to laugh, but gave me false pity, and it stabbed at my heart. I hate empty platitudes or fake concern. It feels as if bug spray must be on a frog's skin. Those who claim to care, watching the pot get hotter and hotter, boiling me alive. That's my miserable sob story. Nothing interesting, just as plain and ordinary as they come. Death should be the same. Dressed warmly, as it would be my last time I'd ever feel it, unless I was greeted by the flames of hell, just like my mother fervently worried about. The ultimate sin is to leave before the curtain call, she'd say. Stupid pills have failed one too many times to be trusted. Almost, but couldn't bleed my veins dry. I've always been a well-read person. My inspiration came from the history books. A person that was sick, elderly, or becomes a burden for a multitude of reasons could be taken out to the snow and left to die. Now we're talking. If you can't go on, go out into nature and end it. It's noble when you pass your expiration date or your shelf life. It's a very disposable society focused on the almighty dollar rather than human life. Something is broken and useless, then it goes in the trash. At least a dead body has a grave in peace. Leaves fall from the tree. Animals drop dead in nature. At least it's a beautiful place to die. Liquid courage helps a lot, and why not? The goal is never to return home again. At funerals, liquor flows and vices are indulged in. A good send-off requires a bit of a party. The whiskey in my flask went smoothly down. There was a cemetery that received little visitors, and people are just dying to get in. Maybe I'll save the funeral costs while I'm at it. All humor aside, it was a beautiful night. The sky, the most vivid shades of navy, a combination of black with diamonds, stars glittering as if a jewelry box sparkling in the heavens. Ironically, I felt so at ease in this graveyard filled with an unwavering calm accepting my fate. Aspirations as far as these celestial bodies going out with a whimper instead of a bang. Time to stop treading water and drown. Wandering around out further amongst the snowy graves, looking for a nice place to rest my weary head, as luck would have it, I spied upon a lovely work of stone, an angel. That would do. Sitting now beneath the angel, I reached for my flask and cocktail of drugs to ensure my slumber would truly be eternal. To truly answer the existential question, is heaven real? Or is it no different than the hell I experienced here? And would I even get in? I'd like to think a human lives and dies. Soon another is born. Why end it so soon? A voice cooed in the dark. That wasn't comforting. Alarm bells rang in my head, but it was already too late for me anyway. If there was a gruesome end, I'd came out here to die anyway. I completed the act by swallowing a decent amount of pills pulled from my pocket. Regardless of the stranger, there's no turning back. Who the fuck are you? I said, trying to sound scary and authoritative. Temper. Don't you people have any manners in this century? Don't you? Stalking people in the graveyards at night. You have no business with me. Leave! I was shaking from fear and anger. I just wanted to be left alone. A bold declaration, and quite the demand. Finally, the figure appeared before me. They seemed to be a beautiful man, dressed in black with a timeless quality. The color of their eyes a golden moon, and the way that they looked at me, well, it sent a chill down my spine. I hoped he was just a thrill-seeking individual lurking amongst the graves, perhaps out to brag with his friends of how he spent the night in a graveyard, and he wasn't scared. Yet, I knew there was no hope. Primal fear was filling my limbs. Go away! I am here to find my final piece. It was louder this time, in a vain attempt to get him to leave. You misunderstand. I have a gift here for you. My apologies, however. You can't refuse. There was a sad anticipation and a slight remorse in his voice. Bravery subsided, terror building and resolving. No, I don't want to die, echoing in my head. Yet, that's not what I said. Give me what you came here for, then. Do me the favor. If you're a killer, give me the promise of what you represent. There was a slight, saddened laugh. Rest assured, I am so much more than that. You only die for a moment. Death came so swiftly. I felt the pain in 1,000 knives inside my chest as my heart stopped. No time to cry. No time to beg. I felt warmth for a second as my blood left swirling into nothingness. Then a sudden clarity, a sharp realization that despite the crimson horror, I was very much alive. Alive? There's nothing worse than nothing. I wanted to be nothing, to fade to nothing, rage and sorrow at length forced a demonic scream from my vocal cords. Why? I broke down, sobbing in the snow, my gut-wrenching cries from my core. This was the cruelest fate. This was the cruelest blow that fate could truly ever deliver. Eternity so lonesome, and my crypt was built for two. I hope you enjoyed that, regardless of the little bit of stumbling. It gets better and better with every video, I think. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this other tale of terror from my nest. There will be more next week for you lovely humans of the internet. So stay tuned. Take care. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff.